Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. James is out there with Kobe. Then it's the Beast. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Kobe in at the small forward. Bryant finds O'Neal. Kobe. Shoots over Elijah. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now, here is Elijah Wan. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Elijah Wan's got his second bucket of the night.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Here's Archibald. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Paul passes to Elijah Wan. Pass to McGrady. Outside, Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Houston moving the ball around. That one goes in.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong with non-stop effort.
LeBron against McGrady. LeBron kicks to Bryant. Puts up a deep three. Here's Archibald, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Archibald's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
In the first 2 minutes.
Ball against LeBron. Ball passes to Malone. And here's Harden for 3. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
James looking it over. Here's Archibald. He's covered by Malone. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Outside, Elijah Wan. Pass to Paul. Back to Elijah Wan. And then Elijah Wan with the dunk.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Memphis. They set the pick. Here's Kobe. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
46 seconds left to play in the first. Paul outside. Poked away. Here's the break. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Rockets trail. Here's Elijah Wan. And it's Elijah Wan with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's LeBron. Still scoreless. Shaq with a screen on McGrady. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shaq can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Here's Archibald for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Archibald's got 7 points. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So it's the Lakers now. Moses Malone out there with Yao. And it's Drexler. And it's Murphy in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Shaq. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Archibald, guarded by Malone. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Houston making a switch. Paul's checked in. Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight. Here's Paul. Castellano. Here's Tomjanovich, guarded by Kobe. Drexler left side. 3 on the clock. A floater. Rebound the Lakers. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Tomjanovich, defended by Bryant.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Now here's Drexler. Still yet to score. Yep, that one goes.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Saturday, they head out on the road to face the Golden State Warriors. And then on Monday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And for that game against Chicago, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. Bryant's shot is good. Now, here is Harden. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Looking for Yao. He gets it there. Plays it up and banks it in.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
O'Neal on the wing. Defended by Paul. Kicks it out to James. James cooking from deep. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
There's a minute 40 left now here in the second. Ball against LeBron. Beyond the arc. And Chris Paul hits from deep. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Doesn't come back and fire threes very often. Paul answers that time.
LeBron with the block. And they'll keep possession.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Olajuwon's checked in for the Rockets. Some changes for the Lakers. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. That's tipped.
And when I say almost nobody does it better, I basically mean nobody does it better than Harden. He is so talented at getting contact.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. On the wing, Harden. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden, able to put his shot up right off that pass.
They get a hand on it. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Johnson. And here's West from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. .23 seconds left in the first half. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to Detroit. No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's West. Got it. Good job in the low post. West has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And here's Harden for 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big time 3 to take the lead at the buzzer.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. Here's thinking about the shot. One more time, the round of applause.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Hakeem Olajuwon has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Taking a look at the Lakers. West is out there with Johnson. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Worthy in at the small forward position. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
McGrady against Worthy. And it's West in the corner over Harden. And there's Jerry West on the assist from Worthy. West has got 7 points in the game.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And so Paul nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Johnson against Paul. Chamberlain kicks it to West. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Jerry West hits from deep. He's got 10.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. A 2-point game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Worthy with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Worthy's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
Yeah, full court, man-to-man defense here.
The 3 from Harden. Hits the 3-point bomb.
This is what great shooters do. Harden is rising to the 3-point challenge.
Johnson kicks it to West. Fires from way outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Paul outside. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. West with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. West has got 16.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. Paul with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Paul's got 8 points in the quarter.
Sometimes you just got to do it yourself. Chris Paul calling his own number.
Chamberlain dishes to Johnson. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. Johnson's got the lead, back up to 5 now for Los Angeles. And here's Houston. Here's Paul, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And here's West for 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. McGrady outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. McGrady's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's West, who's got 19. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Rockets trail by 8. Hot loose. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Here's Olajuwon. And Houston again with the bucket.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the block, he can be equally as effective from mid-range. And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. A 3 from Drexler. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Yao, Harden out there with Paul. Then there's Drexler, and it's Hayes in at the 4 spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now. The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. O'Neal's check in for Los Angeles.
At the line for the Lakers.
Rockets trail by 6. Paul passes to Hayes. Yao kicks to Harden. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Bryant. And here they come. Kobe with it, and Drexler picking him up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
In the basket by Harden.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Now here's Paul. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Timeout. Start it. Welcome to the floor, your Clutch City.
Houston making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Yao. Malone comes in for Hayes. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Clyde Drexler. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Here's Paul. The three from Harden, and another three for Houston.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
And Davis gets it to go.
No, the response. AD might be a quiet guy off the court, but on the floor, he is an absolute killer.
Harden outside. And another three for Houston.
This is what we've come to expect from Harden. Doesn't back down from taking the important shots of the game.
From deep, Fisher, and another three for the Lakers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. Trailing here by 8. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Bynum against Olajuwon. Bynum down low, and it's Bynum with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth. Houston now, time running out. Top of the key. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
What a game from Harden, filling it up. James, look, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
Gasol, Malone with the block.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
At the elbow, Bynum. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Here is Davis. Buries it from three-point range. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
And here's Harden. Following the three-pointer by Anthony Davis. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Harden.
One of the best scorers in the clutch, Harden, doing it again.
And Los Angeles calling timeout.
All right, let's show some love. Everybody right here.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers.
Attention fans. Now on the court.
From deep, Bryant. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Kobe's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Something's changed, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Timeout called the Rockets. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Here's McGrady. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
At the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Knocks down the 3.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
At the line for the Lakers.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game. And here is Paul. Fires for 3. It's money from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Archibald taking
So it